Hi, hello, and amazing to see you, everyone who is watching me live, and the ones who will join or see this video later. Okay, and today I'm going to discuss about erotica. My name is Julia, and I create erotic photography and videos at my studio in London. And today I will be discussing about disconnection. Okay, how your body and mind is disconnected. Okay, and that is absolutely visible in erotic photo shoot. The reason why is because if you would be connected and you will be doing the things and expressing yourself in the best way possible, right? Not in your fantasy or illusion, all your pictures will be 100% perfect. Okay? But people most of the time when they shoot erotic photography and when they undress in front of the camera, they are doing some ridiculous stuff, okay? And they do not present themselves in a way, and they do not like the way they look. And there are many pictures that they dislike, and they in general think that they are not photogenic, and there is something wrong with their body. That is why I am telling you this is the first and foremost indicator that you are disconnected with your mind and with your body. And especially this is visible when we create erotic photo shoots with couples. When they are doing stuff, make love things on scenes doing stuff, but they're thinking about something else. You see what I'm talking about? So disconnection is straight away visible. And there are so many people disconnected and they do not know about it. When I let them do a freestyle photo shoot, it means I do not pose them, I do not shape them, I do not tell them how they should be sitting or standing so they would look presentable, and I would let them do whatever they want or how they think they look good. They are totally rubbish. Okay, when they see the pictures, I show them, okay, I say do your style, do your thing, and then I shoot them in their thing and in their zone, and then I show the pictures. They terrified, they scared. This is me, this is what I'm doing. Oh my god, this is awful, I don't look nice, and that kind of a thing. So that is the first proof. Okay, if your body and mind would be connected and they will be in sync, intact, you will be or in tune, in order, in the game, on the top. Believe me, your photo shoot will be successful straight away, without any errors, without doing stupid things, without looking, and posing your body in the most ridiculous, shapes and so on, right? So I don't want to say anything negative in here. I am just saying that we are suppressed, we are limited, we are people who are trying to be nice and good for everyone. Okay, that's how we're raised, to please everyone, and the erotica is unapologetic thing, to feel freedom, to be yourself, to finally own it, to be in your zone, to be in your vibration, not like someone else. Okay? When you're trying and wearing the mask and trying to be someone else in front of the camera, that is why this connection happens. Okay, so people who are know who they are, and most of the time they've practiced. Okay, most of the time they practice their body language. They look at themselves in the mirror. Okay, this is the only place you can see yourself, because the human eyes are looking out, away, right? They do not see you. Now, at the moment, I'm looking into my reflection. I see me. But believe me, if I would get ready without a mirror, right, without being able to see myself and be in control of what I'm doing, I would be also looking absolutely disconnected, because I would not see myself, and my lipstick will be all over the place, and the things will be like that, right? So very often, and especially at the beginning, I was giving clients who were shooting mirrors, you see, so that someone is really struggling to present themselves and be themselves. They don't know what to do and how to do it unless they see reflection in the mirror. Then they can bring something out, and then they can pose, and then they can be confident. When they do not see themselves, it's a blank space. They cannot even imagine how they look. Okay. And that's what I'm saying. This is disconnection. When you do not show them the mirrors, the things what you shoot, they would not like. Okay, because they are showing the things, okay, the shapes, the energy, everything about them which is truly inside, like in embodied emotions. And that is why people who are doing a full-on shoot really take a long time to learn to express themselves, to learn to understand what they're doing in front of the camera, to understand what is sexy. Okay, what is sexy for you? I shoot few shots and then I show him or her and say, is this sexy for you? And then they change. Then they change the game. Then they just do some adjustments, right? So this is a constant work. You see, erotic photo shoots are that indication when people are undressing, revealing their insecurities, revealing their imperfections, and actually this is the place where they can see themselves. Okay, no, seriously, camera doesn't lie. Okay, it takes it takes all the information into account. Okay, and you can see yourself this way and that way and the other way. Okay, and that is why it's the best analytics, because when you have all the images out there, you would see which way you like the best, which way resonates with you, what option of yourself, what version of yourself you want to persuade and you want to grow inside of you. Okay, and what other things that you would not want to do anymore. Because when they show you, for example, sitting like that, if I'll take a picture with the sitting like that, it's not going to be nice, right? So there is a reason why I'm sitting like this. Okay, because I've seen myself sitting like that. I can, and people sit down in a chair and they just become, a bag. And then I'll take a picture of that and I say, would you fancy? Would you like yourself this way? Okay, and then they do adjustments. Okay, so erotic photo shoot revealing who you are. Okay, it is a freedom. It is a big change for yourself that you can make some, improvements, right? Improvements towards the way you look, towards the way you feel, towards how confident you are, how you present yourself, how you want to look, right? Because you've tried million variations out there, right? How you want others to see you, right? What is sexuality looks like for you, right? Not for some other girl or some other guy. No, you in the sexuality, you being sexy. Show me what is it sexy. Okay, and I will see, and you see how I react. Okay, if I smile and I would be interested, it means you're showing me something, right? But if I'll just stand and thinking, is it sexy? Is it not sexy? Again, again. You see, that's the work. Okay, in erotic photography, in erotic studios, in my specific sessions, right? So today I'm talking about erotic photo shoot and your body as an indicator to the way you are connected or disconnected with your body and mind. Because you see, if you think about sexy stuff, but you performing unsexy, okay, and what you do is just, ridiculous, right? So seriously, there is something to think about and work on, because you know what's the problem with the human body creation. Human body sees the others. It is very easy to judge and sees the others, evaluate the others. It's the first thing. You look someone and you evaluate, right? But emotional growth, okay, and human evolvement happens when you look into yourself. not to the other person around, okay, but you look into yourself and see how you look, okay, first, before judging anyone, okay? Seriously, because it's so easy, to judge how perfect that person is or imperfect that person, and that person who is judging not even close to being perfect himself or herself, you know? That's the situation. So erotica reveals all the bullshit about you. Seriously, because when people come and undress, there is nowhere to hide. Okay? And if the person cannot create any erotic energy, anything seductive, anything beautiful, anything sexual, anything sexy, and then going around and judging other people, you know then this is the clear call to rethink something about it. Or they going around thinking, oh, I'm so single, I want this girl, she's so sexy and she's so hot, and he cannot even undress nicely in front of the camera. Useless, worthless. Okay, there was one guy. I took 40 minutes with him practicing undressing, just removing a shirt. Okay, 40 minutes. And I've realized that 40 minutes he should have been spending, every week in his bedroom in front of the mirror to do that. Okay, and he was going into a dating photo shoot, right? Dating photo shoot, very simple testing moments, right? I said, remove your shirt, really sexy. The way he did it, it was non-sex. No, no, I said, no, it can't be like that. No, I said, one more time. Okay, turn around. Okay, and then, and then do this and this. And he was seriously trying. The thing is that sometimes for some people it takes longer, okay, to learn things. It's the same like driving. I remember one of my girlfriend took driving test for 47 times, okay? And it's maybe funny, right? It's maybe funny, but she took few years to actually pass this, more than few years, because she was booking the test and failing. Right? So people, when they arrive to erotic photo shoot, even they imagine how good they are, how perfect they are, how sexy they are. Sometimes they're not. You see? And the camera doesn't lie. And the sexuality doesn't come from the camera or from the photographer. When we create erotic photo shoot, sexuality has to come from the person who is performing in front of the camera. And it has to be responsibility on their side. Okay? Because very often you would see this, that the image and the settings are great, the lighting is good, they don't feel and they don't look sexy. Okay, they just don't. And that's where the problem is, the disconnection. Because during that shoot, or they do not feel it in their body, or they think about something else. And that something else most of the time are distractive thoughts and unpleasant negative thoughts. Okay, and the more people undress, the more they think about that. Okay, that is the indication. So when you give a person a certain task to do something really nice, or very sexy, or be this and be that, they don't know how. They don't know what to do there. What is this creative moment? What is this a performance? What I should do now? Okay, what the how? Then you know what happens? Usually I shoot or the face or the body. And that's when I talk about disconnection. Because when you shoot face and the body, the image will be ruined. You see what I'm saying? Together they don't match. The body and the and the face, what it thinking, it just sends a different vibe and a different information. There are a lot of women with performing in front of the camera with this, and the men as well, I'm not saying only women, with contraceptive face, when it's not pleasant, when it's not sexy, you know they all naked, right? Or in a sexy underwear, wearing lingeries and this and that, right? But the face and what she's thinking, it's not matching, you know? not matching. You need to spend half an hour on 1 hour so she will relax her jaw, like that, all stressed, all, this is what I mean. Disconnection. When people cannot control themselves, when people cannot go into erotic creative mode, when people are stiffed, when people are closed, when people feel tension, how you can create an open-minded, hot and sexy photo shoot when there is, seriously nervousness, anxiety, okay, worry in the background, at the back of that end. That's what the information come from. So there are two types of photo shoot. One photo shoot when people undress and photographer do not care, okay, about the energy, about the feeling, about whatever, right? They just shoot their body, okay? And another type of the photo shoot which takes long time, okay? Takes long time to help person relax and go into the sexy mode the way he can or she can, okay? And that energy express and shows imagery in a different way. It's just a different feel. How I select the images, sexy or non-sexy, that's how I select. Okay. So if you crop the face, if this, stiff and frozen face is disappearing from the view, you can actually get the result, right? Can actually get the result. So the more people undressing, okay, the more they reveal about themselves, the more they nervous about this, okay. Erotic and sexuality is the place when people lie, okay, when people keep secrets, okay, when there are mysteries, that there is exaggeration on a certain part from men majority, and there is how to say, and so there is on the high level exaggeration, and then the woman constantly lower down their fantasies, like, oh, nothing special, I don't, no, I don't like this, and I don't cannot admit, right, to the reality and to the truth. Erotica, it's a very tricky and sticky situation, you see. And when we shoot erotic photo shoots, right, there are people who are dishonest, dishonest with themselves. They cannot be honest to their own, their own self. So how they can be honest with me? How can they tell the truth, what exactly they desire and what exactly they wish during the photo shoot? Before, when I was shooting, I thought they're liars. Majority of them, they are liars. I am in adult business for more than 20 years. Okay. And when I'm discussing erotic fantasy with guys, and I spoke with thousands of guys about erotic fantasies, they want a lot. Okay, oh my gosh, how much they want to do, how many things they want to do, and this and that. And then, I say yes, 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 but the question is, is it what they want, it will be delivered, That's what it is. So they blow up this fantasy to enormous heights. But the younger they get, they want, to achieve and make their money and deliver. I never forget this guy who wanted an erotic photo shoot, and he prepared for it very seriously. Okay, he went to corn websites, he prepared the scenarios, he sent me 18 outfits he would like to shoot in. Okay, I remember him very well. He sent me the whole sheet, the sheet, the mood board, so that I would understand what will be the situation with this photo shoot. He was pursuing military topic, military theme, and he brought a lot of military accessories and stuff. That was his fetish. That was his kink. And I said, okay. And it was such a big amount that I would thought nowhere in a million years he will be doing all of that. Okay, but I said okay. And he booked 4 hour photo shoot, and you would not believe it. 4 hours I was working non-stop without the breaks because he wanted to accomplish everything. Okay. And because I said yes to everything, I do what I say, I keep my word, right? Unless they get tired, and then, it's not up to me anymore. I can't push them. But this guy was shooting 4 hours. The reason why I'm telling you about this guy for erotic photo shoots, because he wanted me to hire a model for him. Okay. But because I saw so many ideas he had, none of the models will go into such a performance. Seriously, it's just too much. So I said, you find your own model and bring in the studio, and I will charge you as a couple shoot. Okay, couple shoot. And that's what he did. Right. And so he found the model and he booked a model, and model arrived to the studio. And she looked at the whole thing, and I was surprised. She was very flexible. She was very flexible. But you see, none of the models would perform this way. Okay, it was a drilling photo shoot for 4 hours non-stop. Okay, and my models are kind of luxury premium, vibes. Okay, they would not do this. They would not do this. So it's good that he bring this model, because mine he could not afford. I was very happy because when I saw this, it just was, how to say, well, usage. Use the body, use the studio, use the photographer. Young bloke wanted to make money. Of course, he would put this content somewhere on adult business sites, and that's what young people now doing. You see, but I am more interested in shooting couples, and couples shoot erotic fantasies, and they develop their, passion and desire, and they find the ways how to reconnect, trying erotic new things. Okay, and we hire models for that. The most popular fantasy for couples is, of course, a threesome photo shoot and a video shoot. And then the second one is with the male model, Concord Fantasy Shoot. Okay, so these are two gigs, the most popular events. But today I was discussing about a disconnected body and mind during erotic photo shoot. This is the first indicator. There are people who start shooting amazingly from the first shot. Okay, I'm not being absolute, right? But these are like what, 20% of people? Okay, it's a very small amount of people who are absolutely in their mind. Okay, people who did yoga, people who done tai chi, people who, like, they actually did some work. Okay, and so they in the dance or in the fitness, or some of these people are connected with their body, right? But I don't shoot professionals. It's just everyday people coming in, never had erotic photo shoot, okay, and start shooting. And like I say, because it's a disconnection between the body and mind, it is really funny to watch this. Okay, because they're doing things which are far from sexy. Okay, far from sexy. But that emotion which is struggles and suppress them, it has to come out. It wants to come out. You see, it really wants to come out, and that's how people express themselves in ridiculous shapes. Okay, they want to do this all kind of a, and then they come down. This all energy comes out, and then they start pacing themselves, understanding what they're doing in the studio, understanding what is the photographer, what they should do with the photographer, how is this dancing going back and forward. Okay, they're doing this, the photographer is doing that, what the lightings are doing, in which light they should look. If they look away, they understand that it's going to be slightly a different shot. It's like the whole process going on during erotic photo shoot, and people never done you know this kind of experience. It is not straightforward. I always compare this with driving. When you are going to drive your car for the first time, Okay, you have mirrors on the side, you have to look in the back mirror, you have the front view, right? Then you have your gears, then you have your pedals. There is a lot to take on, and there are maybe some people who drive straight away. I have not seen much, but this is the same like your photo shoot. Your hands should be in a place, your face should be doing something, your body should be moving and preparing and how to say, and expressing your energy, and the mind also connected, so that you create erotica, right? And so on and so on. And then, like I say, lights, there is a photographer, there is a background, then you're changing posing and composition. There is a lot of things to do. Okay, when you're shooting erotica, there is a lot of things to do, there is a lot of things to think about. Okay, so that is why it's complicated, but erotic photo shoot reveals straight away your imperfections, like that. It just straight away. Okay, and the moment it reveals, I can tell you, you do not like yourself in the picture. Okay, because if you like yourself, then you would not have imperfections. You understand what I'm saying? So majority of us humans, right? They do have imperfections and they do not like themselves. Most of them avoid uncomfortable situations. Okay? And uncomfortable situations or painful situations, these are situations that reveal things about you. Okay? So erotic photo shoot is a freedom and is a transformation. It's a development, it's an involvement of you as an adult. The things that you never thought you can do, okay? It can liberate you, it can set you free. You finally understand who you are, okay? You finally understand what you do not like about yourself. You actually realize why, okay? Then you realize what you should do about it, okay? Or you shouldn't do, okay? How is it important? You know, I always talk about two P's: perception and perspective. Perception is the place where you lock yourself in into certain box, okay? And perspective, when you get out of that box and seeing the life and yourself differently, okay? And this happens into men and to women. Erotic photo shoot is that energy, is that force that enables that transformation instantly. You don't have to go and see your shrink million times. Okay? The information what you need to know about yourself will capture the camera. Camera will do it. Okay? Camera is there and photographer is there. Photographer is there to actually put you in a different positions, compositions, in different ways to move your body and to go about it, right? Your reaction to everything what you do in the studio will be very unique and individual. And that I mean that if you're posing and doing something and you worry about something, you're feeling nervous and anxious, okay? You overthinking, you're feeling shy, you're feeling embarrassed, you're feeling, uncomfortable, you are worried, about doing certain things or not, doubting, right? These are the emotions, okay, that are indicating your state and who you are, okay? And the way you are, the way you create your picture, okay? If you have this worry and unpleasant emotion taken over you, you would not like your pictures. No one would like you at that state, okay? People like confidence, okay? People like positive energy, people like others who know who they are, okay? People like professionals, people like open-minded, people like focus. There is all the things what people like are just about positivity, you see? Positivity, and we are choosing on which side we want to live, right? So erotic photo shoot can start from a very strong point when you are confident about yourself, you are loving yourself, you are admiring yourself, you are absolutely adoring, the way you are, the way you look, no matter in what body you are. Seriously, don't have to be perfect. But if you have that feeling and that energy, that's all that matters, because camera is reading that. Okay? If you at that moment feeling like shit, scared, shy, you know, and so on, then that's what the camera is taking a picture of. Okay? And it doesn't matter you naked or you dressed. Okay? Camera takes a picture of you and your energy and even your thoughts. And when you look at that picture, you will be the one who will be reminding what the hell you was thinking that moment. You will be reminded about that because it's been recorded, you see, in that moment. That's how the universe works. So today's topic is erotic photo shoots, and erotic photo shoots show people in disconnection in their body and in their mind. Sorry, I'm changing my I'm changing my position. Is disconnection between their body and their mind in the pictures. In the pictures, the moment they look, you see, they don't like themselves disconnected, and the other people don't like them. So when they go through the file, they look the pictures and they don't like. Okay, and that's what the pictures they don't like. It's not me making them disconnected in body and mind, you see. They don't like that, they don't like that, they don't like that, but this one. So it means that, the target is there and they already seen at that picture, they look great. Okay, they're absolutely perfect. Okay, they nailed it, right? And that's the picture. What that means, representing them being in the state when the body and mind is connected. Okay, so when I'm creating erotic photo shoot, I wish everyone would just nail their images straight away and would be just perfect. Okay, in the same instance. But that's not true. And I'm not gonna lie here and sit how everyone is perfect at my studio and everyone is just doing it. No, for a great erotic photo shoot to have a successful result, people need to take between 2 and 3 hours. Between 2 and 3 hours, if they feel nervous and if they feel anxious and if they feel any kind of shyness, any kind of feeling ashamed doing undressing or doing touching themselves, or touching the other thing, feeling that awkward situation, right? So these people need longer stage. So what I'm saying is, erotica is the freedom, and what they want to try at the erotic photo shoot is that feeling, okay, that they lost. They lost the feeling of being free. Let themselves go. Okay, let that freedom come out. Okay, be careless, be unapologetic. Okay, don't care seriously what other things, like that. So setting up that sexuality vibe and sexuality mode, erotica helps to express you, all your blocks, okay, in the creative moment, on camera and on film. The only problem I have is this, okay, the more people undressing, the more automatically nervous they get. So now I've realized, okay, that I can adjust my price list accordingly to that, because people, you see, they want to shoot portraits. They want to shoot portraits, and maybe they would try something semi-nude, but usually they want to shoot portraits, right? And then people want to shoot dressed. Okay, dressed, right? Dressed. Everyone, most majority of couples and singles starting dressed. Okay, not everyone is so brave that they could come into erotic studio and just take their clothes off. Okay, yes, you are an actor, you are a dancer, you are an adult escort situation, you are someone in an adult business. Yes, The answer is yes. These are the people who do this way and can do this way, but not the general public. Okay, so general public want to shoot a portrait. The general public want to shoot a dressed situation, right? Then semi-nude, then nude, then explicit shots, okay, and then penetration, make love situations in the couples, right? In the couples. And so, but everyone would like to try an erotica and be sexy and frisky, okay? And everyone would just want to have that taste of the experience, you see? And the more they undress, the longer the shoot gets, to put it all right, okay? Because there is a factor of the body imperfection. There is a factor out there, okay? If I would be shooting everyone 18 and 20, okay, the conversation will be different. But I'm shooting mature people, aging people, people who have birth, people who have operations, people who have traumas, people who had accidents, people who had illness, people who had many things, okay, happen to them on the path of their life. Okay, and after that, they come to do an erotic photo shoot. And there are a lot of insecurities and imperfections in that baggage they're carrying. Okay, the more people undress, the bigger transformation. That is 100%. Okay, but I can tell you, budget wise, right? There is this way. Okay, for me, it's a lot of work for the artist and for the professional to adjust a photo shoot uniquely to an every body type, every skin type, every problematic type. Okay, just light accordingly and pose accordingly and so on. So what I've discovered is this: that budget session would go sexy and erotic, but people will be dressed. You know, then they don't worry, okay, and I will do have timeless editing. It's just simple as that, okay, and I think it will be fair exchange, right? So I will allow erotic photo shoot. They can touch each other private parts, okay, they can perform erotic scenes, but dressed. Okay, no more addressing for the budget here, because it's just too much work. A lot of naked flesh being revealed, and naked flesh, believe it or not, people, you see, they like tasteful, and they like beautiful skin, and they like how to say, perfect pictures, right? And perfect pictures happened only when you edit mature body, okay? Or you take a really long time to adjust and prepare for this. But when it's a freestyle, and when you're changing a lot of settings, there is a bigger error margin, okay? So when people are dressed and not exposing their body, this is very safe to shoot, okay, because editing clothes is much easier than editing the skin, you understand? And when you're making love in the clothes, okay, it's a one situation, right? And when you make love without the clothes, it's another situation. And I would put that in a premium category, because it's more work to look at spotless, you know. So that's what I'm doing. Everyone wants to have an erotic experience, to try this, right? To try this. And that's what I do. I encourage people to shoot erotic content, okay, and practice their body and mind, okay, in erotic and sexual atmosphere, right? Because what I'm saying, practice, I'm saying you can try it for yourself. You can put your girlfriend or wife with a camera, even the phone, right? And ask her to tell you to undress in front of the camera. And you would see. And you would see how many thoughts you will have at that moment, which will visit your mind unexpectedly. You know? Just try it. So that's what happens. That is how you access that subconscious mind. That is how you access those blocks which are invisible, okay? Which are untouchable, which are really unreachable, Okay, only putting a human in a certain environment uncomfortable, right? These things coming out, and they can be processed in a specific situation. That is why I ask my couples to try different kind of thing here. Okay, props, toys, use accessories, use different, different ideas. I push them into a fetish fantasy, into a kinky fantasy, into BDSM fantasy, something what they've never tried before, because that's where that's where the demons lie. Okay, and that's how you extract this unpleasant information, those blocks which are stopping you, yeah, which are stopping you in life, right? So, like I said, there is no stable situation. People are always changing, and relationship is changing, and erotica is there for you to evolve as an adult. Grow up, grow up. Sexual vibration is a positive vibration that people experiencing. If you feel nervous, anxious, and scared, you can feel sexy and hot and being on the top, in your element. You can't, you know. That's why I want people to practice this vibration, right? Let me just quickly say hi, hello. Hi, hello, because I'm just talking and that is a monologue. Maybe one day there will be a dialogue. But today we're discussing about Julia, do you believe what you say? That's a very good question. Why would I say something that I would not believe? You know? So there is an energy behind every person who is saying something. Okay, there is always an energy, and there is one source of energy which is acceptable and recognizable not only by humans but by children as well. It's an authentic energy. If people stops and listen to what I say, it means that they believe. There is a part of them that connects. Okay, and if my lives get 3,000 people who listen every life, it means that they connect with my energy. Okay, and I don't have to believe in it. Okay, I'm living it. You see, I'm living it, and I'm like a living example, right? Erotic energy is energy of aliveness, of playfulness, and longevity. That's how people stay long, live long. Okay, and I'm following these advices, and I'm following these examples. Okay, because there are not many examples out there who really live a great life, look certain way, right, and lived life. Okay, lived life, right? So I recently last week was in a concert of Lenny Kravitz. I've already discussed this. And I was blown away how 60 plus guy rocking the stage look all hot and sexy, delivering song after song, okay, rocking the stage, not out of the breath, the voice is on point, ruling the crowd, and just giving everyone ecstatic, exotic, erotic, energy charge. Okay, and I was blown away. This is for me was an example. Okay, and I want to see more and more of these examples, but I am that person myself, one that kind of a kind person. Okay, that is why I'm coming lives and practicing of who I am. Okay, so that people who would see me, they would get a certain information are codes. So everyone who can hear me through my voice, through the words that I say, I've been coding them. Doesn't even matter what I'm saying. It's absolutely don't matter, right? And the reason why I came to this point, okay, is sexual energy. And I am here to be an example to my kids. They are not kids anymore. Okay. My oldest son is 28. Okay, so I have grown up children, right? And I want to be that example for them, because who else will show the example? Do you see a lot of examples out there for relationship, for sexuality, for intimacy? Does anyone understand how they should live their life so that they will prolong their happiness? Or do you think that the happiness in the richness? And then again, richness can be two ways. One is can be financial riches, and the other one is could be richness in the color, in the sense, in the smell, in the feeling of your life. Okay? You see, sexuality takes all the parts of the adult life. Okay? Sexuality is an identity for the human, for women and for men. Sexuality is a link between the relationship in a partnership, husband, wife, and a girlfriend, whatever. Sexuality is an energy in your successful business, because people who has no money, they are vibrating in a child's energy, and child's energy, it's the energy of give. The childs have this energy, give me, because they keep living in the lack. Someone needs to take care of them and give them something, right? Children have little bit money, but they don't have businesses. Okay, so they're not successful in that, and it doesn't matter how much you try and how much you work. This is all about energy and energy transformation. And that's the level up. And I put myself from the very poor and very needy state into the state where I can go and talk about it and share this information with you. You know? When I arrived to London, I arrived with the borrowed money and a very small suitcase. Very small suitcase. Hand luggage, basically. Oh, I remember these times. I remember these times, and here I am now. Here I am now. So, yes, I'm not even believing it. I am witnessing and living that life, you know? And every day I'm feeling grateful and I'm able to talk about it. And there are people who will never understand when I talk about. For one and single reason, here on earth, humanity is not developing in the same energy. You see, the development happens in fractions. Seriously, not everyone is on the same level, and you can understand now why. Okay, but before it was exactly the same. When physical body was developing, when human was developing in their physical body, there were humans, less humans, and just the ones which are starting to become humans. The fact that I really like about is that those groups did not mate between each other. They were considering each group as a separate, you see, as a separate. So this humanity is developed to a certain point now, when there is an energy revolution, an energy evolution, revolution and evolution. Okay, and people, that is why what that is happening. They are transforming their energies. That's how they get access to the life happiness. Okay, because when you do not have access, you don't feel happy. You feel in the conflict. It's very, very hard to live. Everything is just hard, you know? And the same and the routine and the depressive. That is only why, because people have to go into the crisis, change and evolve and go up. Okay, that's the whole thing what is happening. So yes, I believe in this very strongly, okay, because that's what changed me. Okay, there is one psychologist who is very, very popular, okay, and he's a man. And what he was saying is the transformation for many people is so painful, okay, it's so drastic that they have to almost die, okay, to evolve. And that is true. And that is true. That is why not everyone is rich. You see, not everyone is happy. That's how the transformation. But there are better ways, there are easy ways. And I am recommending an easy way through a sexuality. Okay, because this system is installed in your body. Okay, it's the most powerful energy source. Okay, this is the place where you was made. Okay, that's how you began, that's how you entered this planet. Okay, and that's is the energy source that prolongs the life goes forward because humanity use sexual energy to reproduce. You see, that's the most and foremost important source to learn about and understand. Okay, and when this energy source is leaving your body or your elements, okay, shrinking down, you're getting old. That's what I'm saying. Look at Lenny Kravitz. He's 61 and he's rocking the stage and he looked ripped and he looked amazing, okay? Because he's sexy, you know? Look at me. Okay, so that's why I believe in what I say. I hope I answered this question. Where are you from? I am from Lithuania. I am a creator, yes. So every move is a part of the seduction, part of the romance. Perfect, thank you. What you do not understand. Majority of us using a sexual energy everywhere else, but not into an intimate relationship aspect. Okay, and that's something what I can give you in examples. Okay, the person who goes to work, dress up, puts a lot of perfume. My partner, let's say, he passed away last year, but that's what was with him. He would look like he's going on a date. Okay, wow, all dressed up, beautiful tie, everything is wow, the perfume so much that there is a slave standing in the house. Okay, and then he goes for that lunch and he's being attentive and he's being, charming and he's being strong. He charisma, this and that. That's the sexuality when you are in your element, when you are in your zone, and then you use that, okay, for business, for work, for meetings, okay, for lunches, for whatever you go and use. Okay, sexuality is not only this. Okay. This is a very, how to say, limited understanding of our sexuality. That is why there are two words which I use and understand. Erotica, which I'm talking about, it's like the world of sexuality. Okay, sexuality lives in erotica. Okay, so erotica is huge. Okay, erotica is your ID. Okay, erotica is your coding. Erotica is how you match with people. Erotica, how you achieve certain goals, how you are on top. Okay, how you are in your element. Okay, that is erotica. And you can be in your element standing on the stage in a suit. Okay, or driving a car in a I don't know, with the helmet or whatever, or a bike with the helmet, and that's going to be erotica. Okay, you don't have to be with erection to show your erotica, right? But that energy, that's resource, that's what you're using it for. Okay, to express yourself and reach certain goals and reach certain heights. But as well as that, I can tell you, this is what we use in intimacy and make love scenes and scenarios, right? To reach a certain climax, certain heights with your partner. And the more you do, it should be higher. But usually the spiral element becomes, a circle which is going round and round and becomes boring. Erotica is a spiral element and people has to go higher by the spiral and it has to get better. Okay. But what happens is that people go into crisis for certain reasons, many reasons why, right? But the most important reason is, of course, erotica, of course, sexuality. It's the main reason, because what is consist of? It consists of desire, it consists of wanting, it consists of fantasies, it consists of doing secret risky things, it consists of being on the edge, it consists of everything. You see, that's the erotica. And when we stop doing erotica, right, that's where there is a plateau. You hit flat note. Okay, flat note, people go into crisis. Erotica is aliveness, rejuvenation, re-editing your story, rebranding yourself, reconnecting with your partner. Okay, erotica is huge. It's huge, and that's what I show in my artwork. That's why I shoot normal people who practicing their emotion, like real feelings, okay? Not for money and not staged, but real feelings, and that energy is there imprinted. And there are so many people who had bad examples in life. Okay, when I was growing up, I had just maybe few examples which I know that people practicing, that I can see on their faces the couple is happy. Majority of them were breaking up in the conflict and the fights, or living in the cold war zone. Okay, so my surrounding was totally different. I went into erotic and erotic photoshoot to have an access to people who are able to vibrate a pure and real vibration, who are actually happy living many years together, who are expressing this energy. And you can see around them and feel around them a totally different vibe. They're different people. They changed me, you know? And if they changed me, they change you. That's what. So, like I say, every move is a part of seduction. Yes, it's a game. Yes, it's a game. Mm. It always have to be the game on, because when the game is over, it's over. Yeah. Is this a monologue or dialogue? I probably spelled it wrong. Usually it starts with the monologue. Okay, if I would have someone to have a dialogue with, I've already had it, right? But there are no brave souls in here. They're just still growing and getting transformed. I want to grade. Do you have a tongue piercing? Yes, I do. Okay. Um, Hi, hello. Thank you so much. Hello from North Korea. Oh my gosh, hello. Hello, and I can tell you is I love all Asian people. You see, in North Korea, it's a very, very rare opportunity to have to say hello to. So hello to you as well. Yes. You look lovely. Thank you. You are absolutely beautiful. Thank you. I accept the compliments. Russian. No, I'm not Russian. You know, I'm not Russian. But where I go around the world, people talk to me in Russian. If I sit in in India in a taxi, oh, the street away, or Thailand in a taxi, they will talk to me in Russian. But I know Russian. I do speak Russian. English is my fourth language. Russian is my second language. What if they What if they say you? What if they say you? Rephrase and send me another message. I can't understand. What if they say you? What if? Hi, are you single? I am a widower. This is a video. This going to become a video. Yes, and this video will go to YouTube and to my website. That's the reason why I am making this. Thank you so much. Thank you for your compliments. Can you burp, please? So, for those people, because it's very nice, how to say, to meet all of you in here. For those people who do not realize this, I want to tell you that your messages tell everything about you. That is why I'm reading out, so that the others who are here listening would know that you are here, you know with knowing you are there. And there are certain people who have certain minds, okay, and they are in the in the state of a different state of the development. Like I say, humanity develops in evolutional steps, okay. Some evolutionally higher and ask a certain question, and some are lower, and some are very low. Negative questions are absolutely low vibration, okay, and people are suffering their lives living on this earth, and they don't know what to do, and they go around and share with their suffering because they have nothing else to share, okay, with. And when I meet these people, I absolutely understand that where I am on the evolution scale, and I understand them, because someone has to be in the bottom, and that's okay. You see, evolution doesn't happen that everyone goes straight away on the top. There are stages. So by reading out questions, I indicate a level of your evolution. You see, so someone just thinks about burping today. Okay, and that's the one way to develop. What do you look like without the makeup? I look without the makeup. You see, I look without the makeup. Today, I was thinking about one reel I saw. Okay, I saw one reel on YouTube, and there was ladies, celebrities joined together without makeup, showing their faces without makeup. And some of them are very confident, okay, and don't care. You see the energy, I'm confident and don't care. And some of them so much care that you could see that they embarrassed, and they they look away and they shy, okay. And that energy, no matter they did it, it's good that they did it. It will help them in general, right, to grow and evolve. They did it, but I can sense that energy. You see, I can sense that energy. So I look without makeup, like without makeup, you know That's how I look. You're gorgeous. Oh my God. She doesn't know anything beyond talking advantage of people. She doesn't know anything. Okay, so there is some people who would come and judge, right? Judge what I know and what I don't know. You see, there are even there people, that kind of people. That's good to know. Good morning. Like Jelaine Maxwell. Oh, I don't know how she is or who she is. No, you would accept your imperfections. I've tried the photo shoot, okay, for myself to accept my imperfections, and I know how it feels. And that is why I know very well what other people are feeling when they create erotic photo shoots. Okay, that's why I can absolutely tell. Okay, I've been in many situations to be able to resonate with this energy and with this vibration. I did all of those things what they did. Okay, yeah. So I know very well. Okay, I went through all of mine experience. Okay, how are you not famous yet? That's that's the question which I heard before. Okay, I heard before. So there are different stages of life, right? And you caught me on the stage of life. My partner died last year. Okay, and I've decided that I would put myself out there, okay, and I will just follow my path now. Okay, I just do me and I just go my way. Okay, so you find me on the way of the beginning, on the starting of my career. Although I've been working 20 years in adult business before, and I gathered a lot of experience and knowledge, right? I was always shying away and hiding, and how to say, and I wasn't there. Okay, I was just working with people and with clients, in a small office. Okay, behind in the four walls, and that was it. What I've done, and loaded and loaded and loaded content to archives. Okay, and now I have free time. Okay, and I've started this. Okay, I've started this, and if I will be honest with you, I don't know, maybe it's a 20th live I did in a row now. Before, I was testing and learning to speak about erotica and about erotic stuff in English. So I did recorded a lot of different kind of funny videos, I would say. Okay, funny videos, but this one focused attempt really started just New Year. Okay, so I'm so fresh. I am like so just new and so just started. So ask me this question in a year's time. Okay, because usually what they see is they see how to say, a big mountain, and they see people on the top, but they do not see how long they were climbing into this mountain. Okay, and no one is very keen to record these moments, right? But now we are in a social media era, and we are able to record this. Okay, so that's how I'm recording myself. Yeah, I am at the beginning of everything what I am just doing now publicly, you see. So in these times, okay, when you can't rush, you know and there is a time and the right time for everything. That's what I believe, right? So the time will come and it will happen, right? That's my answer. I have this message is 360. Some people think that there is a performing monkey here, you go into the zoo. Okay, in the zoo, if you show the banana, maybe they will do something, dance in front of you. This is not the zoo here. Mommy, that's correct. I'm like more like a granny. Shy. Shy, yes, you don't look shy. I don't look shy. Shyness is a negative vibration, okay? And it's related to children, okay? To children. And if you are an adult, you shouldn't be vibrating with this energy. That's something what I should tell you, okay? So shy is an energy which children, when they develop growing up, they vibrate in this frequency. Okay, shyness, embarrassment, guilt, everything formed at the similar time. Okay, and then adults carry on. Okay, carry on with life, and that was stopping them to do many things in their lives. Okay, and they need to conquer that, overcome that. An erotic photoshoot is doing that, okay, helping them to understand their shyness, accept it, and transform it, work it out, okay, and push it out of the system. In the same time, reframing it and repairing it and changing it with the confidence, because confidence, you see, it's a positive vibration, right? So I cannot be confident and shy at the same time. I cannot translate both energies. I cannot be minus and plus, or I am minus or I am plus. I can tell you later how these energies change, but in our childhood, energies change or develop in our ego system. Ego system. When we are adult and growing up, we have not only an ego, but we have an alter ego system, another system, which is responsive for erotic fantasies, for your identity, sexuality, and other things. Okay, so shyness is a vibration in children. And like I say, children do not have relationship, do not have intimacy, and do not have businesses. So that is why I'm not shy. Shy girls don't rock belly shirts. Yeah, I want you to I want you in real life. How young are you, beautiful? I'm a half century young. Gorgeous 29. I already mentioned my son is 28. Okay. I'm a 28 years mom. Mom for 28 years already. Okay. Pedicure check. You see, when I read messages, you can indicate straight away a personality. Okay. And when I read this out, I know who is on my life. Okay. Check is a feet fetish situation. Okay. So there are alter egos playing here. Okay. Alter egos are demons. Demons are energy suckers. They're actually taking your time and taking your energy. Okay. So there is one a pedicure check here sitting. Okay. Are you thief real? Okay, there is another another fetish here situation, okay, which has a feet fetish, no, teeth fetish. Okay, good morning. Loud, you better stop before I pull up. Okay, so you shoot corn. You know word corn, I learned here on US TikTok. I did not know this, so thank you so much for bringing this into my vocabulary. Corn. Do you know what is corn? Corn is created by men. Okay, men created porn to um, satisfy themselves with their erotic fantasy. What kind of the fantasy they've created? They've created fantasy they would be never rejected. You see? There is no element of rejection or in any way going into a crisis or a drama situation, right? So woman is always wanting, desiring, ready, and uh, performing certain things. Okay, that kind of a blow up fantasy situation is this. Okay, illusional, right? That's why they created corn, to live in that illusion. I have this theory. It's very interesting theory, but humans are controlled by alter egos, by demons. And you see, demons, they have one reason here on this planet: to feed our human energy, okay, to get that resource out of the humans. And they would create a lot of games that human could play, okay, and corn is one of the games that a lot of human want to play and leave their energy resource, okay. And some people do not know how to play their game, so they stay in that fantasy zone and in that life of illusion, and live a relationship in there, okay, realistically, right? And so they do not put themselves into a real life situation because there is a rejection in there, okay. They have to actually do something there, okay. They actually have to compete. They actually have to be better at something. They actually have to prove something, right? A realistic life is not that cozy, it's not that safe, and she is not wanting, no, she wants you to do something about it, right? So that's the realistic life. And a lot of weak men, they can't stand this challenge. They can't stand the challenge, so they stay in corn. They stay in corn. Majority of us now evolved as an on educational concept, okay. People do not understand that the erotica is the life principle, and they think that relationship is corn. That's what they think because they've seen only corn and no one explained them what it is erotica, what it is a seduction, what it is an interest, what it is a desire, what it is a person, how create that, how come across that, how desire creates in a woman, and how in a man, what you need to do, what kind of stuff you need to do to feel risky and frisky. Okay, what happens in a relationship? Yeah, repair, right? um, tear and repair, right? When the repair happens, it's a natural process. The relationship gets stronger because that rupture, you see, when you tear the tissue, the rupture gets harder. So in the relationship is the same, okay? And there are no one talking about things like that, okay? Donald Duck. Yes, that was for a really long time my favorite cartoon. Yes, I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot, and you just reminded me of my young days, Donald Duck. Yes, I think I love you. You are absolutely beautiful. There are a lot of compliments. I love you. Wow. Hi, hello, hi, hello. Good morning. This is a lunchtime today. You look very nice today. Thank you. Amazing smile. Thank you. Me too. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Walk backpack open. Walk backpack open. Walk backpack open. I don't know what that means really. Okay. Maybe you mean that you've been open minded. Okay. Because backpack open, it means that anyone can put something in it, right? And it's not full. Okay. Because if it's full, then nothing else can fit. So this is the right way to live your life. And very often you need to empty your backpack. Okay. That something else can fit. Right. So that's the same like with the wardrobe. If you want to look different, you need to empty your wardrobe and then you will find yourself buying a new stuff. Okay. That's how it goes. Thank you, Mom. You're welcome. Good morning. Reverse charger. Reverse charger. Yes, you know, yes, it is. It is a reverse charger. Please, my land, I am American. Good for you. Is that okay? Do you like younger guys? You know, I didn't before, okay, but now I changed my mind because a lot of young guys liked me. Okay, it's the first thing. And then I've realized, you see, we actually come with a soul. And if there is an old soul in there, they are not that young. For your information. Are you intimate with your son? I have two sons. Okay, I have two sons. Look what the alter egos we have. Well, intimacy can be in a different way. Maybe you mean that, do I talk about intimate stuff? Right. So I can tell you that with the first one, unfortunately, I wasn't that much informative because when I was growing up, no one told me anything, no one explained me anything, and everything what I found out is, from my friends and on my own experience. Okay, so that's how I thought it should be. Okay, and the first one is always an experimental one. And I have realized that maybe I did a mistake by doing it the same like my parents did. Okay, so with the second one, he's a teenager now. I already announced that I will have an intimate conversation with both of them. Okay, and I'll tell them about my opinion about relationship and about intimacy and explain them the way I see it and understand. Okay, and why they need it. Okay, because people think that they need it, or they before they thought that they need it for reproduction. Later they thought that they need it for pleasure. Okay, and now I think that they need it for health. Okay, for health, to stay healthy mentally and physically and prolong your life. Okay, and live happy. You see, because if you are in your positive vibration and intimacy, especially with your loved one, not just with anyone, right? It goes into certain depths that it can repair, okay? Repair all of you. Remove the stress, remove the, everything what was unpleasant. It that's why it brought to our attention and to our lives, but human translated it in a different way, okay? Translated it in a different way, pushed it out of our lives. And on one side, there are people who are very hungry with intimacy in their relationships, right? And they do not have desire and passion. And on the other side, we see a corn business who is striving and over flooding, and now younger generation just want to do that. Okay. They want to just be a corn stars. You see, and that's what we see now. Okay, your rhythm feels bossy. Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna deny this, okay, because I can tell you that the first before I become, so I have two medical backgrounds, but before I become and worked in a hospital, I had 4 years studying and being chef, a head chef. And so I worked in the kitchen, and I think that's from where I became bossy, telling them everyone what should do. Okay, so that's little bit of that, but of course there are some genes in there. Are you children bosses? About children, I will tell you this. Up to 18 years old, they are children. Okay. And if you do not make them to respect adults and to actually do certain things, then your time could be lost. Okay. So you have to put some discipline in there, inevitably. Okay. But after 18, you losing all your powers and letting people, young adults, to experience their life and not getting involved in any way unless they ask you for advice. That's is my approach. Okay. Damn, maybe you so fine. Good morning, love. Hi, hello. Right. With your design, your ideology works for you, but it doesn't, because people can be upset. Like I said, there are different types of people in evolution. Okay, different types of people. If everyone will be developed in the same way, everyone will be happy and rich. Okay, so there is a lot of work and investment comes into personality to actually make a certain change. Okay, and I am not marching here to conquer some people who don't want to. Everyone has to live their life where they want. Okay, someone who wants to go and do something else with their life, okay, they can join me. There is not many people. You see, it's the same like with erotic photo shoot. I don't want to shoot everyone. I don't want to invite everyone to my studio. I don't want everyone to visit me. I'm very selective with energies and stuff. Okay. So that is why, you see, I don't need to like everyone, and everyone don't have to like me. Okay. That's the norm. It's okay. You see? So I don't care what the others be upset or not upset. Everyone have the right to feel the way they want, you know? So how to accomplish without the chance of hate? Hate is a negative vibration. Okay. And I don't really even focus on words. Okay. When you die, there will be no words there. No one is speaking any words there. There will be just visions. You visually would see where you are, and there will be emotions and feelings. Okay. When you die, there will be a totally different world. Human created time and human created words to express what? To express things, but not even those words can express exactly what some people want to say. For example, how I can explain what is erotic photo shoot to the person who never felt and done erotic photo shoot in their life, or how you can explain someone what it is a cappuccino and how it feels to drink cappuccino who never had a coffee in their life. How would you explain that and what words you would use? Okay, you can't explain something what you can't feel and you don't understand. You can't. Okay? So, hate or not hate, no one cares. These are just words. People vibrate in a certain frequency. The earth vibrates in a certain frequency. If you do not match the certain frequency, you will be terminated. It's the same simple situation. The end of the story. The first system what will be terminated is your cardiovascular system. Okay, because that is the first one which will take a biggest pressure. That's what I can tell you, right? And then goes tumors and cancers. But tumors, cancers come from the ego protection system. That's where it comes from. Everything comes from inside. You're just not matching that atmosphere in the universe anymore. You do not vibrate the same, you will be removed from this earth very quickly. Not everyone get old, and that is amazing feeling to know that that's an option. Okay, I'm not Obama. Are you already won enough? I didn't won enough. You beautiful, and I understand. 921 for free. Okay, that's something else. Single mom, every thought about me. Where to express energy, where to express energy. Every word, every song, every art express energy. Your voice vibrates, it expresses energy. Everything around there is energy. Everything around you is energy. It is your choice what you want to match and whose energy you want to match. You must be an amazing lover. I would not deny that. Circle of life. Beautiful goddess, is there only one circle? Okay, hola. I don't speak Spanish. Sending love from Puerto Rico. Oh, so nice, Puerto Rico. I always wanted to go there. Okay, I always wanted to go there. Saying hello from London. Man, yours is sexy face, voice, and manner. Thank you so much. Mom, I need your help. You know, I am just reading you out. You say, Mom, I need your help. And some people very often they are not even aware that they were still talking to their parents. Okay, they communicating with the public, with the society, with people around them, but in reality they communicating to their parents still. And what you're saying is, Mom, I need your help. Okay, and you want them to respond like that, your mom. You see, do you use Nikon for most of shoots or other brand? I am like very stupid on this situation. There is no difference really, but for me there is. Okay, but ladies shoot a Nikon and Canon. I shoot Canon. Okay, for me Nikon is, I don't know, men's camera, but this is like ridiculous. Okay, because there are a lot of girls who shoot Nikon, but for me, I don't know. For me, it was more masculine. I don't know why. Okay, and Canon for me was more feminine, but that's my association and my illusion, right? So I shoot Canon, and of course I make videos with Sony. What do you shoot with? I've just explained you. And I use multi-blitz flashes for my studio. You are so beautiful. I am able to buy your photos of you. Photos of you. Okay. You are able to buy photos of not me. Okay. Because in all my photo shoots, there are other people that I shoot. I do not shoot myself. Okay. So for your information, when I take camera is out there. Okay. And that's why I'm shooting. I do not shoot into myself. Okay, so all the pictures are of people who I shoot. Right, sorry to hear that. Right, okay, well, good morning, Julia. You are extremely insightful. I'm just sharing the knowledge that I have, and I have to tell you, okay, if I will share my knowledge and every of you asking me different questions, I would probably never be able to set up the life like that from these questions. But because I am in communication with you, you are extracting this information from me. This is happens naturally. I'm not prepared here to answer anything. You see? So I am really grateful that people who are out there cleaning my system. What you're doing is you are cleaning. I am removing everything from my system so that the new information will have space and time to come in. You are extremely, I have a mountain I'd like to climb. Good, you have a mountain. Cute earrings. Thank you. Are you a little old to be on social media? There is no one too old. Okay. When people would like to go into corn, okay, or anywhere to adult business, I am saying you are never there too old. Okay, never. Okay. And there is saying never is never. Okay, but there is someone here who is clearly a very young soul. Okay, when I was very young, I was very poor. Okay, and very limited, right? So I am talking to myself in the young generation. Someone is very poor and very limited asking me. Okay, but that's the truth. Okay, and from that, me being there, I've been there, absolutely. Okay, you have to go through a pile of tears and suffering and pain to transform yourself through death, through, I don't know, all the illnesses that possible, through losses, through many things have to change in your life so you would become insightful and you would become that person, new person who you are. The person who I was long time ago. I look at my pictures. I cannot recognize. I cannot recognize that person. You see? So I know that we all change. Hi, mommy. Hi, hello. This is true. Damn, who are you? You look good. Total truth. Good morning, sweetheart. Hello, I'm dealing with some demons. About the demons are most of the time our addictions. Okay, these are the hardest ones to get out. I could make a whole life about uh, demons. Okay, the full stream to talk about, right? Demons are alter egos. Okay, but they are realistically, energy wise, they are demons, and they come in a different way. Okay, so they come through other people. They come through dead relatives, your family members. And demons, they can come during the birth, and they also come into your system through a crisis, through a traumatic experience, when you are really low and down. Okay, like you are in a negative, scared and frightened mode. That's how they attach to you. Okay, that's how they attach, and then they use your life energy. Okay, and they doing their work. Okay, they doing their work. They taking your energy and they taking your time. That's why they're okay. I am 25. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I am twice old Okay, so that's why I know I lived longer. Okay, I lived longer, and I know that you were young. The way you talk did on kill my mom. Demons kill everyone. Demons kill everyone. I've seen a very scary view. The latest demon that I've seen, my partner died from the brain cancer, and on him I've seen the demon who ate him very quickly. Very quickly, a few months, and the person was gone. You know, I can actually see them on other people. Can you imagine? But that's how insightful you have to become to actually be very aware about the life and about the energies and about the other substances living in here, okay? And living on our people. Would you go for me? What that means? Money. Thank you. Sorry you didn't. Are you active? Can I take you out? Back door an option. Baby, where you located? I'm located in London. It's United Kingdom. Those lips though, mama. Foot massage. You see, someone thinking about the lips, someone thinking about the foot fetish. It's just a very interesting mix here. I love you. Thank you for your help in my life, and I don't care about dying. About dying, okay? About dying. Well, you see, there are many ways how people can die. Okay, there are levels of dying because if you are not prepared and you are not evolved to the way to leave this planet, literally leave, right? You will die, okay? And the dying can be different. So, dying at the very, how to say, initial stage when you absolutely not aware of life, okay, on the lowest grade, right? When I'm always talk about involvement, different stages of dying attached to it, okay? So dying in that, how to say, on the lowest phase is quite painful and scary. And scary is for one and single reason: you are suffocating a life. Okay, that's how scary you are. Okay, it's to actually not be able to breathe and die and try and just let go and just this is very painful death. Okay, the more evolved you become, the more gradually you understand that there is no dying. Okay, it just shifts in a dimension. You just leave your body instantly, and the better you evolve, the faster this happen, and it happens like a blink. Okay, so there is no dying in the reality when you prepare yourself, when you evolve to the level that you will be just ready to live. The reason why people not really coming back, that was my question always. Okay, why people when they die, you know, they don't want to come back. Okay, you know, they don't, and I didn't understand why. But when you reach a certain level, right, and when you go into that other place than Earth, you would understand that that place is so pleasurable and so wonderful and so ecstatic and so, how to say, orgasmic. Really, you don't want to leave. You just don't want to leave. That's why. Okay, that's why we're there on a totally different energy and emotion. And here you are preparing for this. That's why there is a negativity and positivity. Positive vibration is a different vibration, but both vibrations can be, how to say, pass on. You can pass on your negativity by shouting and upsetting other person, right? And reflecting your frustration, and you can be all positive, sexy, and nice, and make that person happy, right? Or even seduce him even more happier. Okay, so there are different vibrations. We are learning to live and go to another world. That's what is this big practice about. Okay, and also we are a food. Humans, you see, they are batteries, they are energy source, and they are feeding creatures. Okay, and the lower vibration and the lower humanity is there, the more they are used for a food. Okay, the moment people are going into a higher vibration, right, the more they feel freedom. So that's what I would say. Okay, honestly, might be real, might be do not know, but about China's case detail, I met him in country jail. You met someone in jail. Okay, I had a person, one lady, who called me and she said, I never had a photo shoot in my life. And she was quite mature. Again, and I asked her how old she is. She said she's 45. And I asked her why she never met photographer and never had a photo shoot. She said she was in jail, okay, for 14 years. And she wanted to have a pictures taken, first time in her life. And I was absolutely in shock. I could not believe, you know. So I said, okay. And then I didn't take for a photo shoot because it was my honor, you know. She had a she came from a country where her three brothers were killed, and she put in a jail because they were protecting their human rights. Okay, so that is a totally different story. I don't know what you were in jail for, but people can be in jail for a different reasons. Okay, stunning. We should have been there. He hooked me up with a woman. Okay. Let me just hello from Daytona Beach. Hi, hello. Okay, someone came here to have a chat. Let me just see what other people saying. Okay, greetings with love and respect. Beautiful. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Yes, you're right. Weekend is here. Hello, I like your glasses. Thank you so much. Positive energy chat. Yes. Did you make a blush? Did I make a blush? Okay, marry me. I'm here. Okay. Thank you so much for today. It's been a very long chat. So thank you for being here and staying here. And today I was talking about erotic photoshoot and how erotic photoshoot reveals for a persona, for the person who is doing that, how their body and mind is disconnected. It's all visible and it's all recordable. And that's what they will see at the beginning. Okay, ridiculous poses, and they do not like themselves, and they are not photogenic, and they are not successful, and they are not great performance, and there is a lot of unpleasant emotion down there. Okay, the moment they will tune in, okay, practice, experiment, the situation will change, okay, and they will start liking themselves, okay, being in the tune, being in the rhythm, being in the game, being on top, right, of the case, so being in the zone, right. So that's what we do. Okay, transformation with erotic photography, and of course liberation, liberate yourself. That's what erotic photography helps you to do. Okay, let me just finish that for now, and thank you, and see you tomorrow, most likely.